All right, I can't figure this shit out. I think I need to sign into YouTube, but I don't have the password to the collector's chat. It doesn't come up on my YouTube. I gotta go in the settings on YouTube and change that shit. So Adam has that fucking password. And I asked him last time, and he didn't fucking remember it. So I need to fucking have Adam figure that shit out because I can't even access the collector's chat. Like I'm not an admin on the YouTube, but I'm an admin on this. So sorry that everything's fucked.
Well, at least you're live. Last week you couldn't get live, right?
True, no, because what happened last week was so the last show we did live, Money was an admin still, and then when he left, God rest his soul, wherever that motherfucker is. Money, by the way, since we're talking about you, if you come back, I'll buy you a fucking statue. What it is, dude. Just as like, hey, I'm glad you're alive, motherfucker. But anyways, so since Money was an admin, when he left, he deleted like all of his accounts, like fucking everything. So because his old email was tied to the account, it fucked everything up somehow. Like, don't ask me why, but all Adam did was he went into StreamYard, then he removed fucking Money's email and deleted it, then it fucking worked. So no, again, next week will be better. I'll figure this out with Adam, but it's just one thing after another with this fucking shit. Again, but it'd just be easier if fucking Money came back or Adam came back or Chasen isn't out doing girls.
Jason.
So yeah, so we can have a good time. But anyways, I guess first things first, which is going to be the fucking Chasen. Does he have an answer? Oh God, please have an answer.
We're gonna have to restart it the third time.
Oh my God. Yeah, he said, I think last week when you had all the problems, maybe while Adam was trying to fix it, maybe he turned shit off accidentally. Probably fucking Adam. I'm going to blame Adam. Fuck yeah. I'm going to blame Adam. That's my Easter gift to myself, is this Adam's fault and not this redneck's fault. So, anyways, I want to start things off right with the biggest fucking announcement this week, which is from Prime One Studios. So, let's start this shit show off right. Share screen. We want to share the window. Share this window. Let's see if I can set this up. Fuck yeah, I did it right. Oh, so this went up for PO finally from Prime One. Megan, have you seen this movie, Moose?
I'm not really I haven't seen that many horror films. I haven't seen this one yet, but I recognize it.
What? So I saw this because it had like great fucking reviews, dude. I just thought it was okay. I mean, it's literally Chucky, but a doll version. I mean, leave that to our society now to change Chucky into a girl, and it fucking happened. But the statue itself, I mean, I don't think it looks bad. Like, it looks like a little girl that's ready to pwn my ass. But what's weird is they went all out on this statue. You know, they got the rooted hair.
The Shumi collab originally, right?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. But then they changed it to what was it, Platinum Line or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Shumei, for whatever reasons, I'm sure right once hard to deal with, they fucking left. But no. So this again, such a. I mean, name right off the top of your head, name 2 1/3 statues you would love a single of with rooted hair and done right like this. Give me one, Moose. Anything.
So anything 1/3 rooted hair?
Yeah, that you would love to have.
Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. No, right there. And they already have the fucking license for that shit, right? But instead, they choose fucking Megan, dude. You could have Back to the Future. I could have Kurt Russell from any fucking movie he's fucking in. You know what I mean? Like, and they choose Megan. And they had to do it 1/3. Can you imagine a quarter scale little girl? Like, this still isn't. But
how tall is it in the movie?
It's a little girl. It's like a little girl doll.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Was this always 1/3, or did they downscale it after the Shumi? Because I feel like when they showed it originally, it was kind of big, but this one says only 25, or it's like 20 inches or something.
Maybe they did. I don't fucking know. But the bonus is the. Can you imagine somebody walking to your house and you didn't have this bonus on? Like you literally have
It's uh,
this.
He'd have some
No,
explaining to do.
no, that is not the thing. Like what? Like that's a bonus that should come with all of it. Like no, that's just there. Like nobody. I'm gonna have this little girl statue without this fucking sword. No, that's fucking bad, dude. Fucking bad. But statue looks great. I mean, it's not even glass eyes. I had to look at it because the original photo, when it was zoomed in, like the eyes are just what are they? It's just resin. I think they look like
Yeah,
glass fucking eyes. It looks fucking good. But
yeah, that's
what
really
was
good.
this? $1,400? I think it was
That's a
1,400.
little pricey for the size of it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know what prices are anymore. Everything's all over the place. Some things I don't fucking know. But for rooted hair and stuff, maybe. But this is one of
Yeah,
those
that's
moves. It's
true.
like, oh, it's got a light up base. It says Megan. That sold me right there. That fucking shit sold me right there. But no, I get it if you're a
I
horror.
thought this was dead. I'm surprised this came out. I thought this was dead.
It's got no. It's going to be dead. It has to be right. It has
Yeah.
to be. Like this is they cancel Homelander and Billy Butcher, but they're going to keep this shit.
Yeah, that's kind of wild.
No way they keep this shit, dude. No fucking way. Oh my. It doesn't look bad. But again, why don't you choose a horror movie that like we actually really want? This wasn't bad, but this isn't a horror
Mhm.
movie I'm going to want immortalized in my collection until the end of time.
Yeah.
But they are making a Megan too. Maybe they had something to do with it. I don't fucking know. But I don't know. I was so surprised when they first released this. But I guess it's going to be made. Maybe if they get enough pre-orders. I don't think they will, but
I could see an edition size slash like 100. Like they've put stuff out with that's only like 100 before.
you think they'll even sell 100 of these motherfuckers?
I don't know. I feel like horror fans are kind of like hardcore. Like they come out for their stuff. I don't know if this
They
has
all
that many kind of fans though.
okay. So this is what I was thinking about too, Moose. Like the horror fans. I feel like they pretty much come from two different countries, the U.S. and Australia. Like I don't. Do you ever see like horror fans like in Asia? Maybe.
Uh, that's true.
So I'm just saying, if we'll say 50-50, because I mean, some of the best horror collections I have seen have been in Australia, but what if like 50% is from the States and you have these tariffs? Like, that just seems pretty wild to me.
Jason says, look at your text messages.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Jason said the channel is selected as made for kids. No way, dude. No way. What happened, dude?
Is that true?
I have no idea, dude. How do I know this stuff? I hope Chase is just I can't even say it, dude. Just messing with me. I don't know. How can you even tell? God.
Hold on. I've got to wait till. Yeah. Because if on mobile, if you like kind of minimize the thing but try to have it explain, it'll stop if it's made for kids, and it just stopped. It says this channel is made for kids.
What did Adam click when he was messing with all this stuff, dude? Wow. I'm going to have to be real. What happens if it's made for kids and I dropped all those F-bombs? What happens? Besides that, some children might see this. I mean, I'm not worried about that. Those kids are already scarred from their parents letting them watch YouTube. But, like,
I don't
man.
know.
You know what'd be funny? When, like, my son, like, before he goes to bed, we'll give him, like, 15 minutes to be on the phone. If this pops up on his YouTube reels.
Made for kids section.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, freaking terrible, dude. Oh. Oh, man. What? And, like, I even had all this stuff set up. I was ready for this stream, and no. Crash and burn, baby. Crash and burn. But it's what it is. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But this stream can't be any worse of a thing than that Megan statue. So
Fair enough.
All right. Let's see what else I got. Again, not too much this week. Let's do this. This. There we go. We got. So this was J&D's that went up for PO. I'm sure most people watch this video. I had no idea what this shit was. Sorry. I had no idea what this was. But I just watched this for the first time today. And I'm not going to lie, it looks pretty freaking good. And how great is this of J&D? They're going to take off 8% worldwide, not even including the people that are getting the tariffs from their stuff. I mean, if J&D doesn't come out on top from all this, I don't know. I hope they do, because even though literally 80% of their pieces I don't care about, they still look really good. Have you watched this yet, Moose?
Damn, this is 9 minutes long.
We're not going to watch the 9 minutes, just literally the beginning. No, that just goes in like the video game and the actual statues, comparing them to the video game characters.
I saw the photos. I haven't checked the video out though.
It's like Tony Hawk in space.
Did you hear it sold out the bonus or the duo in like 6 minutes?
Yes.
5 or 6 minutes.
In less than 6 minutes?
Yeah.
It's sold out on Spec Fiction, I know, too. So it's like sold out, it seems like. How good does this look, though, dude? Oh,
yeah, I don't even
God.
know the game, but I know it looks good.
I know nothing about this. God. Was it even? Was it Taki? Taki?
Yeah, Taki. I don't know how to pronounce it. Something along that. Tachi.
I think it's Taki. How would you not want to get the duo, though?
I didn't realize how big that sword was. It goes up like double her size, it looks like.
Yeah, it's huge. I wonder if Payne got these.
Probably should have.
True. I mean, again, I have no ties to this video game whatsoever. But, man, it just looks so freaking good, dude. Like,
I feel like J&D is like, I don't know, picking good stuff recently, like their license choices. Like I'm looking forward to that Jack Sparrow duo. You know, people obviously like this one too. And then the Khaleesi I think is gonna sell out. So it's like I feel like they're picking good good licenses.
yeah, I don't know how they're. Again, I've never even heard of this game before, and it sold out that fast. Now, it was a Korean video game company, so that might be part of it. You know what I mean? That helps.
Yeah.
Maybe
Korean
that's what
connection.
made them decide on they're going to license it too. Because they always like, which I understand, they always like other Korean movies and I guess Korean video games too. But dude, looks fucking great, dude. I mean, it looks real.
Plus, I
Oh,
feel
there's
like the
Jason.
Korean stuff is generally the best license age.
How is this set up for kids, Jason? How did that happen?
I'm not gonna be staying long, but I just wanted to drop in and laugh at your ass for a minute before I get back to life.
Was that my fault that it's set for kids?
No, it has nothing to do with StreamYard. It's through YouTube. I'm assuming you don't have access to the actual YouTube channel.
I don't have any access.
Yeah, I didn't.
I have no access whatsoever.
Yeah, Adam will have to. You'll have to tell Adam to just turn the kid shit off. Like I said, he must have just when you guys were going through all the settings last week when you were all fucked up.
No, he said backstage with me and Melvin, like he clicked on like everything. So that makes sense.
So he probably just that's all it is.
I can't even imagine once we get the live chat back on and not made for kids. I can't imagine what else he clicked on. Well, how do I get the things where you have thumbs up and I have like thumbs up going up in the air? That's what I want. You know what I mean? Like
you have to have a Mac, Apple, iPhone.
No, don't have any of that.
You're talking about what I just did, right? This thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing. Rubbing my face, you cocksucker. I mean, you wiener liquor. That's
go.
Kid friendly version. Wiener
liquor. Yeah, kid friendly. Bro, you're gonna get Adam banned.
He got himself banned.
This is gonna pop up on YouTube Kids on the homepage.
No, I get fired because as soon as my school see it. Kid content. How's your week, Jason?
It's all right, dude. I got kind of drunk last night, though. That was fun.
That seems like a good time. Were you
always drunk?
Were you gambling or
not? Nah. I don't gamble, dude. I only sport bet. Like I don't actually like play like the machines or table games. Just sports bet. That's the only gambling I do.
But I mean, sports betting is like the fairest for you. You know what I mean? If you know anything about sports, I mean that's the edge. Any other betting, unless you're James Bond, I don't know.
I mean, sometimes I'll gamble at the bar, like I was telling you. So you'll get your drinks covered or comped. You just gamble, and then your drinks, because it's Vegas. You're like, nope, I know nothing about that. So yeah, bro, you can do that when you're out here. You don't even pay for your drinks, man, because you're in there wasting money on the machines.
Oh my gosh, my liver would be disintegrated at the end. It'd be like Thanos snapped his fingers when I left freaking Vegas. It wouldn't be good.
But no, the week was all right, man. It's all right.
What do you think of that Megan piece?
One of the best prototypes I've ever seen.
It is a good prototype, though, isn't it?
Okay, not one of the best prototypes I've ever seen, but it's a really good prototype. But do I think it's gonna fucking go anywhere? No.
No. But how good did they do at the proto? And they're not even gonna make it. It looks so good.
Yeah. And then they got that other one that's coming with the Mads Mikkelsen one, the Valhalla shit. Like, what? What?
That's what Moose said in the chat the other week. We were talking about stuff that they're not going to make, and he mentioned
that. Bro, someone in the PCS group today posted for PCS to make this certain like creature. I replied in the fucking comments. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck this is, dude. Like, good luck.
I think it had to be from maybe Witcher, because Adam made a GIF like he was excited for it. Was it the green creature we're talking about?
Yeah, it was from a movie though. Sexy Lamb commented on it. He was like, I think he said like, cool movie, but super niche. And I was like, well,
movie?
I don't know. I didn't read the I didn't care enough. I was like, super niche. That means it ain't gonna. They'd be stupid to do that. But whatever,
dude. I've seen like, I'm not gonna say every movie, but I've seen a lot of fucking movies, and I don't know what the fuck that thing. I'm sorry.
I didn't know either.
This kids thing is gonna get me. I'm sorry, Adam, if I get you in trouble. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bro, I
Do you
was
know what-
dying. I was just hanging out, for the night. Just I thought I'd watch a little bit of you guys, and then realizing what was going on, I was laughing too hard. It was too funny. It
I
was
was
too funny.
wondering because I'm like, dude, there's like 10 people watching us right now. That's okay. And I'm like, I can't believe nobody's responded to anything yet.
It would have been funny if I never would have told you, and you went the whole stream
No.
without a single comment. Your ass would have been confused.
No. I would have committed seppuku tonight. That's what would have happened.
You committed what?
Seppuku. It's
Oh,
when
okay. Yeah.
Japanese dishonor
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
But then I would have rose again because tomorrow's Easter, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, Resurrection Day.
Good old zombie Jesus, baby. But no, is Payne getting this J&D this J&D duo or not?
I don't think so because he doesn't know the game either. I don't know the fucking game.
I've never even heard of this game, but it's sold out, dude.
I'm not surprised. I think people would just buy it just because they get a little turned on.
I mean, I'm not
I
gonna
can see
lie.
that.
Freaking two Asian girls, that's right up my alley. And skin tight clothes. Look at that.
Oh, they're Asian?
I'm guessing so. I don't fucking know. They don't look. The one on the right is definitely not Caucasian. I don't think. Maybe they're mudbloods like my son. Maybe they're halvesies.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely sold out though, which is crazy.
They're cool.
Oh God, so many messages. But yeah, they're sold out on spec too, and the price wasn't that bad. $3,600, dude. I mean, it's the same as the Indiana Jones duo.
No.
So I don't think that's too bad. Not when you're comparing it to like $1,400 for Megan.
Did you realize how tall these bitches are? Ah, shit. Oh.
Yes, I'm not the only one. Yes. I hope that was the nail in the coffin for Hannah. Everything up to me, they're okay with until you said that.
You hear these
That was
these broads. You see how tall they are?
No, how tall are they?
I don't know, but I saw like the J&D dimensions, and they've translated to like 30 something inches tall, while most J&D pieces translate to like 28 inches. So I'm like, sheesh, these are some tall ass
30 inches tall.
Like 32 or something, 31. Yeah, but my point is they're taller than like their Batman statues and stuff. So I'm like, I was like, these video game girls, they must be tall in the game or something. I don't know. Wait, do they classify this as 1/3?
I don't know.
Yeah, tell me how much. Tell me, do the conversion. You got Google in front of you, right?
Yep, I got it. I'm going.
Yeah,
31 inches, dude.
And like the Batman is like 28 or some shit. Ah. I'm done.
Oh no!
I don't know what
this is.
I don't know what that
means.
What? I don't know what like
that word.
Yeah, like what it means to the channel. Like now that it's a kids channel, I don't know what happens. Like what?
They delete everything.
That might be what it is when it's over.
But no, this got me excited because J&D making anime pieces realistic. Who'd think that'd be a good idea? Like when I want a piece, I want it to look like what I'm watching.
You got Griffith coming this year.
Then that's what Moose was excited for too. Are you going to get that, Moose?
I gotta see the final price. This is gonna be like at least 4K just for 1/3. It's real metal. That's gonna be nice.
You think it's gonna be 4K? Maybe it is if it's real metal. I don't know.
That's what I heard. 4K is like the minimum for full metal because he's wearing all metal like armor, so it's like just the head.
Mm-hmm. Like Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But that one looked great. Was it Whitebeard or whatever his name was from?
Yeah. That one looked cool.
So they make these cartoons looking great. This video game piece look great. And I'm like, dude, what if they just continued on this video game line? Like, not this line in general, but just video games. Like, amazing.
Like anything animated, like anime, cartoon, video games, and just make them real.
Now, I don't know about how cartoony, though, because, like, you look at
Scooby Doo.
No. Terrible. Mario, like Super Mario Brothers.
I'll take a realistic Velma. I don't know what you talking about. Shit.
Yeah, CBS Labs made that.
Oh God.
Moose, what's like 2 video games? Well, give me a video game character you'd want more than anything. Then give me a video game character you think would look awesome.
I don't know. I already kind of get what I want from like Prime 1 and stuff. Like they do video games still, so
true.
I'm trying to think.
Like made realistic.
Yeah.
I ain't got anything off the top of my head. Hold on.
Marcus Phoenix for me.
Who's Marcus Phoenix?
Oh Lord.
Is he from Gears of War?
Yeah.
Oh, at least I guess right. I was thinking about that earlier too. Like any of those military people, like never played these games, but Snake from Metal Gear Solid, that looked fucking badass. Never fucking played those games,
dude. Rinse your mouth out.
I didn't grow up with a PlayStation. I always had Nintendo stuff. How hard is it not to curse? Oh my gosh. As soon as this live stream's done, I'm going to go outside and scream a million curse words at the top of my lungs. This is going to be wild. Adam, just so you know, the only reason I'm not doing this is because it's you. I'm trying to help you out.
I would say Halo, actually. Now thinking about it, Halo. But that's not really, like, realistic, though. Like, you don't really need a realistic Master Chief. But I'd still take it, though.
Dude. What about a Cortana?
That would sell.
That'd be cool.
Mine would have to be Link from Legend of Zelda. Or Metroid. Samus, I think that looks sick. Even though, like you said, like Halo, when they're all in armor. But this is a company that's going to do it right.
Does she ever go unmasked?
Yes, she does.
There you go.
She does. There you go. But any of those Nintendo pieces, they'll never get those rights away. What First for Figures have it, and they don't do anything with it. So, trying to think of some other games, but anywho, no, I thought that piece looked really good, really, really good. But it's nothing I need. But whoever got it, freaking awesome. The next piece that I had pulled up is this baby. Right.
Ooh, I have a comment to make about PCS.
Yes.
I'll dive into it more next time I do a stream. Whenever, who knows when that'll be, but I mean, it'll be like it won't be months. I'm just saying maybe another week or two. But what I was gonna say was, I think it's time. Like I told Sexy Lamb this today when we were talking. I think it's time we just accept PCS for like what they are.
I can see that.
I think it might be time.
You know what I mean? And I don't mean that. That's not a bad thing. That doesn't mean it's bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just, this is who they are. Like, well, it's inconsistent. It's 50-50. I don't know. Sometimes you get statues that look like they're from 2005. Sometimes you get stuff that is freaking amazing, and it's just, I don't think there's any more reason for people to keep waiting for them to turn the page completely. Like, I think this is just who they are.
but it's so weird. But like,
This is cool.
as a company,
I got nothing against this piece. I think for a quarter scale, I think it's solid. But and just in general, I just think in general for PCS, I think it's just I'm not gonna hold out hope they can elevate their level to close to Prime One or whatever. It's just if that was the case, it would have happened by now. Now their
how did they
hyper
get
real
a
stuff, the hyper real stuff, TBD. We'll see because it hasn't hit anyone's hands yet. But just for like all this shit, they're a bit better than Sideshow. I don't know if would you say Pier? I know PRS doesn't make near as much as PCS, but I think they might be better.
Pure Arts?
Yeah.
I'd say they're like a tier above, probably.
Yeah,
A
you
little
think
more
so? I
consistent.
wouldn't argue it. I wouldn't say you're wrong.
Dude, their Assassin's Creed stuff looks so good.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. That's my point.
Now,
Like,
how did they get Stallone and Apollo looking somewhat decent, but then they can't do the Ghostbusters?
that's what I'm saying. And like I said, I don't have any issues with this, like those portraits or whatnot. Like they're not, especially Apollo. Apollo looks really good in my opinion. But
It looks really good.
yeah.
Would you
The
go with
only
this style, or would
scary
you go with the Blitzway?
Oh, I would do the Blitzway one still, just in a normal human outfit, like your everyday clothes with the dog. I would still take that
Yeah,
any day. And the sculpt
I
is
think so
way
too.
better. But this is a cool, like
the
if you
only
wanted
thing
a
I'd be worried
diorama,
about,
this is it.
Yeah.
the problem is going to be how the paint job looks when it's done.
Yep, because that's the other thing. Like I said, it's just time to accept them as they are. They don't pay for that level of service when it comes to the factories. They don't, it's just not there. It's not in their budget or what they're willing to spend for quality. So
Or do
and
you
quality
think it's
control.
not?
What's up?
What if it's just the factory they got? What if they're still paying the same, but they just got a poopy
That too.
factory?
That too. Their factory could be, you know, below standards of other ones, but usually it comes down to money.
Yeah, no, I didn't think this one turned out bad at all.
Nope.
But
The
that was
prototype
gonna
is
be the whole
fine.
talking point, like you said. Yeah, so you don't know what you're gonna get, and I mean it's not price. I mean
The sculpt will be
quarter
fine
scale.
on the production. The sculpt is going to be fine. The sculpt's going to be the exact same, but it's going to come down to
Yeah,
the paint, and that's where it's just time and time again. It just 50-50 might come out good, might come out looking like not great Egon or something.
true. Was this a quarter scale or this is third scale?
Here's the other thing: the quarter scale portraits are better than all these third scale portraits,
Yeah,
which is mind boggling. I think this one looks like a joke, but whatever.
man. No, I didn't think it was too bad. And then this one's gonna go up for pre-order next week.
Hey Moose, it's good to see you, man.
Hey, what's up, Jason?
Been when was the last one? The one you did? This is only your second one, or did you ever join another one?
No, it's my second one.
Right on, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh, don't even get me started on that
You think
hyper real line. You already took it down. Why'd you take it
Well,
down?
that's what I was gonna get started on. No,
Yeah, let's go.
100%. No, while you're here, you're the one to be talking about. So,
Well,
you think this will be priced the same?
As Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Similar, maybe slightly less because of no light up feature. But I'd say
The same
around that.
edition size?
I'd say around that same 22, 23 mark. I don't see why not with the early bird bonus or whatever it is they offer.
Yeah.
The only thing is, man, I'm not buying until we see the Darth Maul. Like, I'm not putting a pre-order on this until I see that damn Darth Maul.
No way.
So we'll see.
No
And the other
way.
thing is, I really want to know, because if they don't, it's gonna look absolutely stupid. If those hands are not silicone, it is gonna look stupid because it's not gonna look nothing. It's gonna look so different than the face.
I saw that comment when you posted that on PCS. Did they ever reply to that
Nope.
about the hands?
And I didn't even bother messaging him myself. I was like, well, we'll see when it goes up for order. But it's just, to me, it seems like something, they would be lackluster and not think of. Not saying they wouldn't do it. I'm just saying I don't think they think that far enough to do it. I don't. I don't give them the credit to be like, oh yeah, maybe the hand should be silicone too.
Well, how could you justify a $2,200 to $2,300 price tag without silicone hands? You just got the silicone face, and that's the price.
I mean, that's what it is for Maul, because Maul wears his, he's got his gloves or whatever. So, but I'm just curious because it's little things like that that will make or break their hyper real, line. It's just the way it is, because you come out with a silicone portrait when that is what best represents, human flesh after it's painted, and then you try to paint, the hands, whether it be resin or semi-translucent resin. It's just not gonna look. It's not gonna look the same, and it's very noticeable. It's very noticeable. So
How, I know the Star Wars license has to be expensive. I get that, but going back to the J&D one I just showed,
mhm.
one of those single statues was the same price as this, and look at what you're getting there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you would think these would have to be silicone hands. If not, I'd be like, what the hell, dude?
Plus, he's
I hope
like
so.
90% cloak. Like, how do you not afford hands?
Yeah. Right. That's the other thing. Like, when it comes to hyper real, it'll always be that, that cloak, that fabric, which is a lot more difficult for factories to do, and it does cost more for that reason. But it I just have a feeling they're not going to be silicone. I just have a feeling.
Hmm.
To me, it just seems something like it would go right over PCS's head. Hope I'm wrong.
Who knows, dude?
Like I
I
say,
know
I'm not even saying it. I'm not even saying it to like they're intentionally like giving us sculpted hands and cheaping out. I'm legit saying no one in their department is smart enough to be like, oh, those need to be silicone as well. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Do you think after this one, they're finally gonna give a main character, or you think they're just gonna keep like dishing out the kind of side ones?
I'd argue Palpatine's main. Maul, I know what you mean. He was in one movie, but Palpatine he's pretty main, I think. No,
I guess I mean more like a top character. You know, like a Luke
the
Skywalker,
real go-tos,
Solo.
The Vader, the
Yeah.
Luke, the Han, the Leia. Yeah, that would. I hope so. But at the same time, I do like the fact that they're not giving those main characters right off the bat, because if you give us all those main characters right off the bat, so many people would just buy those main and then be done.
Yeah, they wouldn't buy any side.
Exactly. So I'm not mad at that. That's not the case. But what I am waiting for is when they put up Chewie and then he looks like William. I'm gonna be out the whole line. I'm gonna be so far gone and done. You don't even know. Like, oh, I'm out.
No, okay. So this is a great segue going from this to, or do you just play it safe and go down this motherfucking line here? Give me a second.
Are you about to
Whatever
you show me the
fucking
Blitzway one?
loads. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Now
I
that
just don't
it's
want
gone
quarter,
forever.
dude. I don't want quarter. It's not my scale. But they look great. They look really good.
All right. I think they look freaking awesome if I can pull them up ever again.
Oh, they do. They absolutely do.
go.
Oh, here's the other thing. Before you talk about this, here's the other thing. We talk about it all the time with the PCS and the Star Wars license. Like, you think by now there would be like at least 4 characters on PO already by now. But said we have 2. And Ansett Star Wars Celebration right now that's going on in Japan, and they've showed nothing. Like, why are you even there?
Yeah.
Why are you even there? What was the point of even going to Star Wars Celebration all the way in Japan if you don't have anything to bring to the table?
And you have May 4th. Like, They should have just waited one more week for the PO for Sidious and do it on May 4th.
Yeah, might as well
Or
because
May
now it's like, oh, May 4th is gonna hit. PCS has a Star Wars license. Oh, you're not releasing anything for Star Wars Day? Cool.
No, it doesn't make any sense. But no, that's the IP I'd be hitting hard if I was them. So hard.
Same.
I'd say Gargoyles. I don't care about you. This
Well,
Rocky stuff.
that's an
postpone.
IP that can keep them afloat too during the whole tariff shit.
Yep.
Star Wars sells Asia, Europe, Australia, America.
Yeah.
Star Wars will sell, even if it was just America, it would sell because those Star Wars fans are it's that big of a fucking IP.
What
Star
about
Wars,
Planet?
bro. Star Wars collectors buy characters that were in the films for one whole second.
Yes. Or just the concepts, like
Yeah.
look at Robot. Like,
Yep.
never even seen this before. Oh, sold out.
Yep. But hey, if they want to,
They're doing Planet of the Apes and
yeah, go do that. Yeah. Cool.
They're gonna have a Kermit the Frog.
The other thing is they need to PCS if they were smart with this whole world situation. They need to jump on the anime bandwagon now too.
Yes.
They do.
That are even video games. Video games are the least.
Yep.
But man, I know these are only a quarter, Jason, but this one's like $550 for him. How do you beat that
great.
price?
It's great.
They got Luke coming. Like, they already showed. Look, in the amount. When did Blitzway first reveal this stuff?
4 months ago? 5 months ago?
I think Jet's maybe like, yeah.
So, again, this is just like Prime 1 and Dark Side collectibles. You have, with Lord of the Rings, it's like, dude, you're going to get literally left in the dust here.
If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember that well because they're quarter scale and I don't have interest. But when they revealed the Anakin and the Kenobi, only the Anakin was offered with rooted hair, correct?
Yeah, so that's...
What the hell is that shit? Yeah, that would have ruined the whole line for me anyway.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're forced to go down this cheaper line of $525. The Anakin, now with the rooted hair, it was only $1,300, dude. That's not bad.
With the mixed media? No, that's great.
Yeah. So that's what I don't know why.
But my point is, that's what I would have wanted. I would want that one, and then I'd want the rest of the line to match it. But then you're gonna tell me you're gonna give me Kenobi, and he's got to be sculpted. I'll be like, what am I? What?
But they have a sculpted Anakin too. Not that you want that.
No, I know they do. I know. My point is, why even show us the rooted shit?
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense.
Because you're right. I would settle for the sculpted shit so I could have a matching line. But I'd be mad about it.
Because these companies don't learn from other companies. Like Infinity Studios is a great example with their Lord of the Rings line. You have the hyperreal one and the non-hyperreal, just regular sculpted. The sculpted line literally failed after Gandalf. They stopped making it because nobody wanted it. They wanted the actual rooted hair and silicone and stuff. I would think this would be the same thing with these lines. I don't know why they wouldn't learn from Infinity's mistake. Unless $550 is just the deal of the freaking day, which it probably is. Are you a big Star Wars fan, Moose?
I like it. I'd buy it. I have like 2 or 3 characters I'd buy, but I didn't really mess with the most recent trick.
Those things sucked. What 2-3 characters would you want? What 2-3 would you buy?
Boba Fett.
Okay.
Anakin.
Okay.
And probably like a Solo.
Oh, okay.
But if you get Solo, you need Chewie.
No, you don't.
That's true.
You don't need Chewie. Nah.
If it was like a J&D duo, I'd get Chewie.
Oh, duo? Yeah, that'd be cool. That would be
cool. There's glare here, but that face of Luke looks pretty good.
It does. Yeah. I can see Mark Hamill.
And it's got a light up base suit.
Bro, that is the Luke that I want from PCS. I want Return of the Jedi. I mean, I'll take whatever they give, but I hope they give Return of the Jedi. I want the black cloak, black robe, black, you know, the all black look with, and I want the green saber.
Yeah.
The one
But-
PCS is going to give you, he's going to be sitting at the table drinking blue milk, dude. That's what they're going to give you. He's going to be sitting there sipping on some blue milk.
I think they're gonna. Usually they'll either do Return of the Jedi or they'll do Bespin Luke, on Cloud City.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the one to do, dude. Looks like a BA, dude. But again, if you're PCS and you're seeing them release this stuff, wouldn't you be thinking, like, what are we doing with this IP? We need to get rolling here. We need to get going. Because it's all in the face sculpts here. If some company can land these face sculpts, I'm going to go with them. I don't care what scale it is.
Hey,
I'll go
that's
down
the
a
other
quarter.
thing. But hey, I'm glad you said that too. That's the other thing. So PCS is still hiding to a certain extent. First character was Maul. Faces the portrait's going to be a lot easier because of the tattoos. It's not a human, it's not a human face. Here's the second one they're giving us is going to be Palpatine, which his face is all fucked up anyway, so that's easier to manipulate. It's easier to make you believe that's who they're giving us. They still haven't given us a straight face of a Harrison, a Mark Hamill, what's her name? Carrie Fisher,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
once they do, ooh, I'm ready for the pitchforks to be out if they fuck it up.
No, but
Well, if they mess up the first one, they're just gonna
That's cool.
jump ship.
Yeah, I would. I will.
But if you're a company, like, again, I don't know, I don't own a statues company, but if I did, I'd start out with Harrison Ford, and if we can nail it, I'm doing this line. If not, I'm out. You know what I mean? But if you nail that, everybody's all in. If you say, look, we're only going to make one of these a year, but this is what you're going to get, and then it's Harrison Ford, like 100%. Like, wouldn't you be all in on that line then? Even if it took a year for a statue?
I mean, I would like a little more than one release a year, but
I know that, but I'm saying if you're guaranteed that, like, the hardest likeness, and you nailed it, wouldn't you have total trust in that company?
both of them. No one yet has nailed for Star Wars Mark Hamill or Harrison Ford. No one yet.
Man, this one, as soon as I can freaking get there, I mean, you can't see everything under the freaking glare, but man, it looked like Hamill, dude.
No, it did. I agree.
Oh my.
So Blitzway would be the first to do it. No, it does. I agree.
But weren't you the one that always said Blitzways in hands are different than what you used to always have that?
I'm the one that said Blitzway solo is fucking great, and then when they team up with Prime 1, it's 50-50.
Okay. That's what you said.
Yeah.
That's
The Bruce Lee was really good. The Bruce Lee that just
Mhm.
popped out a couple more weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Like, for example, the Daenerys Targaryen, the P1 Blitzway Targaryen. Yeah, I don't really. It's a great statue, but do we really think that's Danny?
No. That's not Danny at all. I got it right there. It's not Danny.
Jon Snow, more like Puerto Rican or something.
See, I
Jon
thought it
Snow.
looked like Jon Snow.
I think it's better than the Daenerys, but I don't think it's great. It's solid. It's not bad. I'm not shitting on it. I'm just saying it's solid. The Linda Carter, that Wonder Woman, that was, in my opinion, god awful.
Yeah.
The Bloodsport, who played Bloodsport? What's his name? Idris Elba.
Van Damme.
Bro, they had to cancel that because the prototype was so bad by the time it was so bad. So that shit got canceled. But yeah, a lot of the Prime 1 Blitzway stuff, it's like, but
Why do
Blitzway
you
on their
think
own, they
collabs are
don't
worse
miss.
though?
What's up?
So why do we think the collabs would be worse though? You think they're getting worse factories, or Prime one's like stiffing them a little bit on the budget?
I'm gonna guess less development time with Prime, because Prime 1 likes to push shit out. They're ready to sell. They just go week after week after week after week. New statue, new statue, new statue. Blitzway take a lot more of their time. That's gonna be my guess.
There were like no Blitzway collabs though, that last showcase. There was none, right?
Their relationship is done. Like they're co. I'm not saying any. I don't know if anything bad happened. I have no idea, but I do know the. I for now at least them doing projects with each other aren't going on.
Oh wow.
I think that new line that the Kratos 1/3 that Mads
Oh, the
Mikkelsen
real
Valhalla
elite.
whatever they're calling that line, I'm pretty sure that's replaced the Blitzway collab line.
Mm,
Like that new Henry Cavill Superman, whatever that line is called, that's like the Prime one's new, like high end line.
yeah. It'd be good for Blitzway though if their solo stuff is better anyways.
Yeah, I agree. Well, because the other two just got canceled, right? I think you guys probably talked about it on the last stream. Oh god, the boys shit.
Yeah, Homelander and
Yeah,
Woodsmith that got
there you go
canceled.
again. That was a collaboration as well, canceled. But I do like you said, that Bruce Lee came out great. Like, if you've ever seen any of Blitzway's old stuff, like even like when they first started putting out statues, they were already like ahead of their time. Like they've always been really fucking good at portraits.
I was tempted to get that Rocky piece because I watched like three of them in a row. Like the first time I ever watched Rocky,
When did
and
you
I saw that
first?
Blitzway piece.
Oh, so that piece made you watch Rocky?
Yeah, that's why I
Okay,
watched it. So
dope.
that's a
Dope,
nice
dope.
piece.
You like the movies?
I saw the first. I haven't. I still only did the first three, but I liked them. I thought they were
You
really good.
did? Yeah.
Did you know anything about the movies before you watched them? I mean, like you knew it was boxing, but did you know that Rocky was going to lose in the first one?
No, I didn't know. I think I just knew like I'd seen Apollo Creed and a couple of the baddies, and I obviously knew Rocky, but I didn't like know what the story was about.
I think I've only seen them all one time. But they're good movies, man. Like I get the following. They're fun.
I liked Creed because I actually seen Creed first. Like I saw that when I was a kid, like when it first came out. And I thought Michael B. Jordan was pretty good in that.
I have
Oh
not
yeah.
watched the movie since I was like 14. It was like New Year's Day. There's like a marathon. I was watching Rocky, and all of a sudden, outside, I heard boom. And I'm like, what the hell was that? My dog got hit on the road and died on New Year's Day watching Rocky. I'm like, I'll never watch these movies ever again. Ever again.
No way.
Yeah. No, I remember. I think it was Rocky 4. I was watching on, I want to say, like TNT or something. Like, ever since then, I've never seen a Rocky movie. It's too much for me. Too
Did
much.
you name your next dog Rocky?
I should have. or Apollo, since he died, right? Apollo
There you
Creed.
go.
Yeah, call him Apollo.
That's terrible, man. Rest in peace, puppy.
True.
Fuck,
True.
man.
Hey, Chase, I didn't thank you, but thank you again for watching this and letting me know about all the hiccups on here. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to be here, but this is what it is, dude. I'll make people wait. People can wait on me. I'm occupied now.
What else you doing tonight?
I don't know. My girl had to go to like her best friends for something. She's like, "I'll tell you later." Like that. Like when you've seen my camera disappear, it's because I'm texting. Because I'm using my phone right now. I didn't want to get my laptop and shit. But
Wait, you don't even know what you're gonna do at their friend's house? Is a surprise?
I don't know what she's doing at her best friend's house. But she's like, "I'll tell you later." So I'm assuming her best friend had like a meltdown or some shit. I don't know. But
Be glad you're not there right now.
oh yeah. Well, the other thing is, I told my girl to do something this weekend, and if she don't, I'm probably gonna be like later.
What did you tell her to do?
It don't matter.
Oh, so it's curiosity. Will it be an Easter miracle if she does it, or is it something that's totally doable?
No, it's totally doable.
Okay. I don't know. It was like turn water into wine for some women, and like something that's an impossible feat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. No, she just like it's something she knows she has to do, and she was waiting till she finished nursing school, and she finished nursing school on Thursday. Like she passed everything, so I was like, "All right, cool, time to do what you got to do." So we'll see if she does it.
I know it's not this, but have you seen the movie Road Trip?
Yeah, but I don't know I don't really remember it.
Oh man, like they had to go like give sperm to get money, and then Sean William Scott Stifler wanted help from the nurse, and she jammed 2 fingers up his butt. It was called milking the prostate, and then he started dating a girl that was in nursing school for the same thing. So that's what I'm hoping it is with you, Chase, and you want the milking the prostate.
It ain't that. It ain't
Remember
that.
how I forgot we were on the kids channel still?
Yeah. Education, bro.
True.
Education.
That's how babies are made, children. That's how it's made.
Yeah. Prostates?
I guess. I don't even know what a prostate is. I know I have one.
Bro, I think you're due for your next colonoscopy.
I had one a year ago.
Yeah, I think you're due again.
No. That wasn't bad. You know what the worst thing was? I had to get a barium enema. Have you guys ever heard of a barium enema? It is the worst pain I've ever been in my whole life. Like literally, I went in there, and what the barium enema is, you know what an enema is? They literally stick this tube in your bottom, and they inflate this balloon to hold it there. And they inflated it.
It makes you shit, right?
No, just wait. They had to take X-rays, but it needed this barium, this white barium stuff in there. So these nurses inflated this thing in me, and the doctor was late. I had to lay there with this thing inflated in my rectum for 20 minutes. And I'm like, I about said, why are we still waiting? Get this out of me. Like, I am done with this. Then this dude comes in, and they shoot this white barium in my butt, and you have to hold it in there. Oh my, like it literally feels like you're gonna blow hot chocolate Rangus all over the place. And then I'm on my side, and he's like, okay, you need to turn on your belly now, and we need to put some more in you. I'm like, oh my gosh. Then I had to like turn myself, so it went all the way through my intestines. Then they had to take pictures of me. They had to take it on my side, put me up in the air. I had to have this thing inside of me with all this barium in my intestines for almost an hour, dude. It's like, it was one of those times I wish my mom was there so I could hold her hand and cry a little bit. I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. And then when you're done, dude, my poop that came out literally looked like dog crap that's been sitting in your yard for like a year, just white as can be. It was crazy. It looked like little Turkish delights. It was terrible. But so I would take.
What's the purpose of it?
To get X-rays. Like I had these stomach problems for a while. I finally got diagnosed with what's wrong with me, but this one doctor didn't like me. So I don't know why. Who couldn't like me? But he gave me this barium enema. He requested it being done, and I said to the doctor, I'm like, how many of these you do anymore? He's like, maybe 2 a month. He said, like, we have other stuff that's better. I'm like, that SOB, dude. I know he gave me this barium enema just because he hated my guts. Like, I literally felt it in the room. I'm like, this guy doesn't like me at all. Like at all. And like, oh, it was bad. It was bad. And like, of course, one of the nurses in there, she was like going through training. She was only 20 years old. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I don't want to see this young girl in here watching me get this up my old ass. Like, this is not appealing at all. But no, I'll take a colonoscopy any day. I'll do a colonoscopy every day of the week for a month.
Wow, you're a trooper. Hey, question.
Yeah.
Is Stephen Matthew Bosger your boy?
That's Phil. Why?
That is Phil?
He's got so many fake names, dude.
Yeah.
So Bosker is the guy that helps us paint. He works with Phil. And that Steven guy, that's his grandpa. And he made this fake Facebook page or a Facebook profile and got his whole family, man.
Yeah, he an hour ago when you were struggling, or 45 minutes ago, he sent me a message on Messenger. It said, leave it to Jake to fuck everything up. Worst show ever. So I figured that was one of your boys.
No, that sounds about right. No, that sounds about right. But what will make up for it this week is this little ditty. If I can figure out how to
Did he?
Put this up. Not him. Well, this one. This baby right here. I thought
this piece of
I
shit.
didn't think this price was bad at all. You think so?
You want me
No
to tell you why
way,
it's a piece of
dude.
shit?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got nothing. It's good, bro. Fuck you with you. I'll
What
be
about
right
that
back.
Patreon bonus though?
What did you
Oh yeah,
say?
y'all should talk about that.
The
I'll be back.
Patreon bonus.
Okay, you go first, Moose.
I mean, for me, I order all my stuff through Prime One Direct anyway, so I'd be chilling. But say you got one of your pieces from another retailer or something. I mean, you're still paying a good amount of money for these Predator Alien stuff. I'd still want that piece.
Yeah, I'd want it too, but I like that. I'm going to be the only person in the community that is going to think this. I like that Prime One did that. To tell you the truth,
Yeah.
Weta, who I have a huge boner for, they've done that with some of their pieces. Like if you ordered 2 of their pieces, you got like an exclusive art print. I think there's only like 100 of them made. Or like back in the day when it was Sideshow and Weta, if you ordered every single one of the helms, you got the one exclusive helm. And
Yeah.
it sounds shitty, but those are the pieces that have actually retained their value, dude. Like that one print goes for like $400 or $500, or that one helm I'm talking about goes for over $1,000 because it's so rare. This is one of those things that, like, if you're ordering it direct from Prime One, like, okay, so this is $3,000 here. How much is shipping going to be on this Moose, you think, with 4 boxes? If you had a guess.
At least 800, I guess.
I think that's what their estimated was, 800. I thought it'd be way more than that, knowing it's Prime One. You know what I mean? I figured
So
it'd end up. What were you gonna say?
I don't know if this I might be tripping. I don't want to be like a Prime One fanboy, but I've felt recently that their estimates have been closer to the actual final. Because like a couple 2-3 years ago, it felt like they would like jack it up like 400 or 500. I felt that the
Yeah.
estimates. I mean, they still increase them, but I feel like they've been increasing them less. But maybe I'm just
It's still a couple
imagining things
$100 though. Like my Gandalf shipped. I mean Gandalf. I mean not the exclusive one on the Belrog, just a regular Gandalf, and I was charged like another $170 on top of
really.
what they estimated for shipping. Yeah. So with that being said, anyways, you're gonna pay more for the shipping through them, but you get this one extra bonus. I don't think that's bad. Plus, for them, you'd think they'd want more people ordering direct from them and cut out the middleman as
Yeah,
a
you
business.
probably give off 15 to 20% to your distros, right?
I mean, you think I know J&D doesn't do that, but you would think they would have to do that. You know what I mean? Because the edition size is so big. But again,
Yeah.
I understand why a lot of people are going to be pissed off about this. Like I would be too if I went through Spec or Comic Concepts or whoever else have you, and maybe I did order
Yeah.
this in the Feral Predator, and then I'm not going to get that. Like that put a bad taste in my mouth. But at the same point, like Prime One didn't have to make this an extra piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that.
Plus,
Maybe
before they've done it so where if you order 2 pieces, say they're in like the same line, they'll give you off like $100 for like another piece. So they've done that before, but I'd rather get a new piece instead of like $100 off, like an exclusive bonus piece. I'd probably rather just get that.
so. Again, that helmet, no way that was $100. You know what I mean? $100
Yeah.
technically is better, but like I said, these exclusive pieces, like in the past, of the ones I've known about, that you could only get by buying so many things. They increase a lot in value, which makes it worthwhile. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, you got to be thinking like, okay, maybe I did buy this through a third party, and my shipping's $300 or $400 less. I bet you could buy this piece off somebody for $200 to $300. You know, if you
Yeah,
really wanted
probably.
it.
There's
So
gonna be one person out there who doesn't care for it and will make $200 off it.
I would think so. I would think so. But I'm going to be the minority here again, and I don't care. I wish more companies would do this. I wish they would reward you for buying multiple things in their line, like that Ghostbusters line through PCS that I'm stuck freaking buying now. Give me something like exclusive. Like I ordered all these, like every single Ghostbusters piece in your line. Like, give me a Rick Moranis or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Give me Sigourney Weaver. Give me something. But like these companies don't have to do this, but you should be rewarded. Like Weta Workshop used to do this for multiple of their pieces. It was really cool. But besides that, this piece, dude, what do you think of the edition size of 1,000?
I mean, I think that's probably why the cost is reasonable. You know, since they can make so many more. So, I mean, I'd be down for that if it saves me
Look,
$500.
isn't that so much? Like some people were complaining about the edition size. I'm like, dude, you're living in these statues don't hold their value, even low edition sizes. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That doesn't matter anymore because you're going to be taking a hit when you sell these. So wouldn't you rather just pay less in the first place?
exactly. Or you can just wait and see if buy it off someone else for cheaper with that
Man,
high of an edition size.
yeah. Which you could, like the Jungle Hunter, same thing. You could get it cheaper. Man, if you had this piece, Wolf, when people were complaining about that extra mask, I don't know how you don't display it just him unmasked like this. This looks so badass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Especially with
if
him
I was,
standing over the xenomorphs.
yes, that's what I'm saying. Unmasked like that, he's ready to tear some shit up. Like if I was all in on the Predator line, I think I would have my Jungle Predator masked. You know what I mean? Because he was masked the majority of the freaking movie.
Yeah,
This would be my unmasked one.
that looks
But
really good.
and then for $3,000, based on that edition size that people were complaining about, I put it in my little spreadsheet I made based on the kilogram and price
The
price
weight,
per
yeah, yeah,
kilogram. You know how much this was when I put it in there? Because this thing is literally like 180 pounds, or what is it, like 80 some kilograms, 82 kilograms. It came out to $5,000 based on their older pieces in this line and the same ones. You
This
know
is
what
a
I mean?
steal then.
No, this the whole Predator line has been a steal. The entire Predator line, based on all the other lines I went through, have been a great price, especially since they're all painted so good. You know what I mean? But this one
Yeah.
is like the deal of the MF and day, dude. Based on the weight, I still don't understand why this weighs so much. Like, does this base look like it should weigh more than the Jungle Predator to you?
No, but sometimes Prime on bases are heavy for no reason.
That's got to be it, dude. Because when they released that the weight, I'm like, that seems really high. But how many swap outs are available in this thing, dude? I mean,
What would
there's
you
a
go
million.
with for?
The weapons,
Yeah,
man. I don't think any
I
of
like
them.
that whip.
Yeah. What other predators have that whip?
That one's
Don't
nice.
you? Don't you have to go with that? I think you have to go with that, dude. Because Jungle Hunter has this. City
Mhm.
Hunter has this. I don't know if any of them have this yet. Maybe City Hunter does.
What do you think
But no,
about if what do you think about if you click out to the main where it says right under the pre-order thing, it says like limited available. Do you think that's right, or do you think no, or low quantity? Because it just released and it's 999 ES.
I mean, I see it both ways, Moose. Like, is this one like really about ready to sell out? I don't think so, because like I think Prime One Jungle Hunter is still available You know what I mean? So, like, even if this does sell out, will it be available eventually still on their website? Yeah, because people are going to cancel their orders and stuff. But do I think a lot of people pre-ordered this? Yeah, I do. I mean, every
Yeah.
single group I'm in on Facebook, so many people said they pre-ordered this. And think about the year leading up to this. Whenever they show a Predator on the showcase, everybody in the messages would be saying, "We need Wolf, we need Wolf, we need Wolf." That's all they replied. So even if they sold, let's say, 700 of these, that's a lot in this economy right now and how statues have been selling. To sell 700 of these, that's really good still. So I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of in the same line as you. I think they did sell a lot, but I don't think they've quite sold enough to be like true low quantity. Like I think there's like probably at least another 100 probably they could sell still.
But they did the same thing with Optimus Prime, the Weapons Depot.
Yeah,
Well, he
true.
waitlisted.
He's waitlisted now?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, he is. He is.
Oh, he is? Okay, yeah. Cool.
Is he really?
I'm pretty sure.
I told all y'all motherfuckers people were gonna buy it.
I knew they'd buy it. I just didn't know that fast. There it is. Shoot.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It'll
Come on,
convert.
baby monkey.
Sign up. But
Come on. There we go.
boom.
It is waitlisted. You're right, Moose. That's crazy, dude. Not really, though. But
I didn't think it was gonna sell 100, but Jason was right. I guess there's enough.
I didn't think it would go that quick. Or I mean, like I said, if you sign up, it'll convert. You know, not everyone's gonna go through with this shit. But
Yeah.
Now, here's my question, Jason. Is Transformers, you think, a bigger IP than, like, Lord of the Rings or Jurassic Park, do you think?
ooh. In general, no. However, in this hobby where shit sells, yes.
Okay. Because my
Like
only
in
question-
America, a lot of people love Transformers. In China, they fucking love Bayformers and anything mecha. Like,
Yeah.
Because that's the only reason I'm asking. Is like you have Sauron edition size 100, life size Infinity Bus. It was literally like, what was it, $5,000?
yeah,
Didn't sell out until they started shipping and people saw it firsthand. Like 5,000 compared to 20,000 here, or like the T-Rex bus from Queen.
yeah,
That had an edition size of 100, right?
yep.
That didn't sell out right away either. And though that's chump change compared to this. That's why I'm asking. Like, is this piece selling out because it's Transformers, or is it selling out because it's such a look at me? I bought
This-
$20,000.
Oh, it's a look at me piece.
That's what I
sad
thought it
symbol.
was too. That's
But
what I
don't
was
get me
asking.
wrong. People that are still buying it, they have some type of appreciation for it.
Oh, you have to. You have to. No, this piece is awesome.
And don't get me wrong at all. By no means is the piece sold out. Like all retailers and everything still have it. That's part of the reason why it's waitlisted on Prime One's website, because of all the retailers that have stock in it. Like Prime One probably only has, oh man, maybe 60 to sell, and maybe the other 40 went to retailers around the world. So
How scared would you be buying one of those as a retailer outside of
I'd be
China?
scared. I'd be scared buying that thing, no matter where from. What the hell? Oh my god!
Think of all the Prime One points you'd rack up though from that baby.
Bro, it could buy me a quarter scale.
That's it. That's
Free
it.
free quarter scale. Fuck
No.
sake.
When I was buying all the Lord of the Rings stuff, I'm like, oh man, I can't wait to see these points I accumulate. I'm like, it's like $50. I'm like, what's going on here? It's like nothing. This is nothing.
But don't you would you buy direct for this just to have a better chance at replacements? Or
Fuck
would you go
yeah.
through a retailer? But
I
if you're
go
already dropping
direct.
$20,000,
I,
I mean, you kind of want to go direct, right?
yeah. Although Todd's deal's pretty good on this one. Can't lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably just in general direct, man. It's always just better. Like if you're willing to pay the extra 100, $200, it's just better. This one's probably an extra 1,000 because of shit, but still. That wolf though, hell yeah, dude. That thing, they ain't lying about that either, man. Because when the Jungle Hunter went up, that thing hit waitlist so quick when it first went for pre-order, and that even had a bigger edition size
Oh, it did.
between all the different versions. And
Mhm.
Wolf he's always second most popular, so I'm not surprised that thing went as fast as it has.
No. And again, it will be available, but no, they Prime One needed a piece like that, selling like that. You know what I mean?
Bro, what do you mean that Prism piece I showed you guys like a few weeks ago hit waitlist like within a few
Oh
days?
yeah.
Mm.
Whatever anime that's from, I don't know,
Oh, I
but bro,
forgot about all the people.
yeah, dude. Remember the one I'm telling you about, right? The quarter scale. It was like
Yes,
$1,100 or
yes,
something. Yeah.
the one with the asexual people on it. Let me look this up. Give me a second.
No, it's a singular statue. It's like a
Uh,
female. Not the
I'm
corny
thinking
ass
about the
one.
ones like this.
Yeah, I know which one you are. That corny ass one. No, like one of the Prism statues that was like quarter. It was like a quarter scale with some girl. It was like $1,200. But yeah, it went on waitlist like 3 days after. You type in
Saber,
Prism.
this probably was.
I thought you said it was Prism.
It
What did you
is
say it
like
was?
the Prism line.
I think there's an A at the end. Prisma wing.
Oh, Prisma. Okay, my bad. I've never bought any Prismas.
This
There we
broad?
go. No, it'd say waitlist. It might be that. I
Which
think it's
one?
that one with the green. I think it's scroll down, scroll down. Maybe the one with the green hat looking thing. Does that say waitlist? One to the right, that one. No. Whichever one says waitlist, damn it.
This one? This?
It's it's Saber. It's Saber.
I don't.
Yeah, Saber.
It-
The one he said. It is Saber. The one Moose said.
Saber. There's a person on
you
here
just
named
gotta type
Saber.
it
Where's
in.
that at?
There
This
it
one.
is.
Thank you, Moose.
Yeah. That's her. Yeah, she hit waitlist like super quick,
That's
dude.
the one.
Hmm.
What is this? Do you know what this is, Moose?
Yeah, it's an anime. I haven't seen it, but I know it's pretty popular in like Asia too. So they probably sold a lot in China and
Yeah, they ate that
Japan.
shit up.
Man, that base is kind of sick, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I know what's going through Jake's mind right now.
For an anime piece,
He's
but
like, this shit went on waitlist and a goddamn Ghostbuster can't even sell out. That's what you're thinking.
it's 100% right. That's 100% right. How is that possible?
Because there's
100%
more to
right.
there's
Dude,
more to
I
the
wish,
oh, forget it.
I wish this would not be good for a company to do. I'm not saying that at all. But I'm going to make an Easter wish and wish that on a company's website you could see actually how many were actually left. Because I want to know how many Army of Darkness pieces BTS has actually sold. I want to know how many they've actually sold of that Army of Darkness piece. I would love to know that.
It just says all of them are left.
Here's a good answer for you. In 2 years, when it's on sale, you'll know how many sold. None. Fucking stupid.
I'm a huge fan of that. I don't want that at all. Like if that was for $400, I wouldn't buy that. So
Yeah, you got
don't
you
know.
got the Superior Syndicate one.
That one's going to turn out like shit too. I have a feeling.
Oh, we don't know yet.
Oh my god, dude! It has to. Oh,
No, it doesn't have to,
weird.
dude. It could turn out good.
Let's look this up. It has to, dude.
Bro, if it turns out
has
close,
to.
if it turns out close
Like
to that
this-
prototype, will you be happy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's going to turn out like we got to show this because it's the right weekend for this. But this is Syndicate's first piece that they showed. This baby right
He's
here.
licensed?
I need that Jesus in my life.
This is the first piece. Yeah, this is the first one in their line, dude.
I guess you don't have to
27
pay
inch.
for
How
a
much is
license,
the
right?
27?
Yeah, right. Now you gotta pay the church, bro.
Well, you didn't have the most expensive license. You had to pay the Catholic Church or something. But like, what else have they done? They did the chainsaw that in
The
my
pumpkin,
group, a lot of
the
people said
pumpkin head
that
came
was
out really
shit.
good.
This
The
chainsaw. I mean, it's
pumpkin
only,
head turned out good.
did it though?
Yeah, it did.
Where's that even at?
I think it's sold out on. Yeah, they sold out, dude. That's yours, right? That thing?
Oh, the pumpkin head?
No. That's
Yeah.
Ash, right? Yeah, that's what you got coming.
Yeah, this
Nah,
is the
pumpkin
one. That
head
one
sold
sold out.
out.
This is the one I was getting.
You got the
Why
cheap
is that
one?
on here?
Because if it's sold out, it's not going to be on their website.
But this one's sold out on there.
Oh, maybe it's on page 1 then? You're on page 2.
Oh yeah, that might be it. Oh yeah, it's probably on page 2. Probably on page 2. This pumpkin head? Ghoulies.
That guy,
This
yeah, that
pumpkin
one.
head.
The quarter scale.
That's the 1/10 scale. The quarter scale's gotta be down here. This one?
They did a quarter, a tenth, and a
This
figure.
turned out good?
Yes, it turned out good.
Okay, that makes me happy then. I can't believe multiple companies make pumpkin head.
That's right. I didn't even know what Pumpkinhead was until this damn fucking
Like-
hobby.
Oh, I knew what it was I saw it on when I was a kid on the Sci-Fi Channel. It scared the shit out of me. But like I love 80s horror, especially dumb horror movies kind of like this, but even with that love, I can't imagine two companies going after this IP. It's pretty wild.
Not wrong. But yeah, good luck
This
with your.
Howling looks as good as
It's a figure.
Williams. Is William? Yeah, it looks
I
as
know,
good as
right?
William from PCS.
It
That's
does,
what I'm
dude.
saying.
It does. It looks just as fucking good.
I mean, is it that much worse?
No, it's not. It's really not. That's the sad part.
For 60, like the fur, honest to God, looks the same.
Yeah. Let's go look
It's
at go look at
crazy.
your
It's
go look at
crazy.
your Ash. Look how bad it is. Just kidding. It looks
The
alright.
Ash from PCS.
No.
From
Syndicate.
okay.
He looks pretty good.
It's okay. It's not.
That's what I
the
mean. Like it's
Prime
it's
1 one that
respectable.
I have already, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's get
Wait,
this
when is
front
it?
view.
When is it supposed to ship?
I'm sure. I have no idea. It's all been paid off for a while from spec for me, but it's
What about on their
okay.
website? Does it say add to cart or pre-order?
Let's see. Pre-order ships April.
Oh, look at that.
Man, them and PCS are so much the same, dude.
I mean, that's the same guy.
April. How long? That's what I'm saying. So how long until this ships? 4 months? 5 months? 6 months?
Maybe he'll just run
That's
off with your
crazy.
money.
Like dude did before.
Yeah. when he owned PCS.
But now, how does that work if I went through a third party and not directly from the website? I would
That
get
would
my
be
money
that
back.
would. I mean, if the third party wants to give it to you.
True.
I mean, I'm sure Todd knows. Todd usually covers that when that shit happens, but
Oh, Todd's a good guy.
other places and like I'll be real, like I'd be like, fuck no, I'm out of money too, mother. We're both out of money.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it was my company, I'd be like, what are you talking about? I'll go halvesies with you. That's what I'd say. I'll go halvesies.
There you go.
Now here's one. This is on one of my movie props groups. I know most people don't care for the Alien Covenant or Prometheus, but I saw this.
Oh, I love Prometheus.
I like those two. The first time I saw them, I thought they were just okay, but because I was
Covenant I
expecting more.
thought was okay, but Prometheus I like a lot.
But I mean, this is 6,000 plus shipping or best offer. Screen used. You could probably talk the guy down to 4,500.
I'd offer like 15.
15 for a screen used mask or whatever the fuck.
I'm kidding, dude.
God damn. But all I'm saying is, like, when people are bitching about these tariffs, don't you just go to this screen use stuff instead?
You got to be into that though to want it.
Wouldn't this add to your collection though? Like if tariffs end up being a real thing, I still don't believe it until we actually see it in the community, like Moose and I were saying earlier. But once you start seeing it, if you add on another $1,000 to $1,500, wouldn't you rather just have this for about the same price or not?
Depends.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just think that'd be cool when you're showing people your basement or your whatever you have showroom and say, this is from the fucking movie. I think that'd be cool to say.
Your statue, you could be like, this is from China.
True.
I'd want like I don't know, it'd have to be like a sword or something. Like say like a Game of Thrones, used sword. I'd probably dish out for that. But just a mask,
how much?
I think it depends.
Like, Moose, you saw that Heritage auction, how expensive that shit went for.
Yeah.
Like, are you talking about like just like an extra like dragon's glass? Like that'd be cool enough, and you can get that for $1,000.
Yeah.
How much is have you ever seen like give me Gandalf's screen used staff?
That'd be fucking wild, dude. I can't. No, I
or
like,
Sauron's mace.
Jon Snow's sword, I think, went on Heritage for about $850,000.
Oh, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
But at the same time, that Game of Thrones auction was really weird because it was literally like 6 streamers, or not streamers, but like what are they called, influencers, or whatever those gay boys call themselves. But it was like 6 influencers, and they were all bidding and buying everything, like between 6 people. So those prices were pretty insane. But like most Lord of the Rings stuff, like I think he's a side character. Like Faramir, I think his sword recently sold for $20,000. But like if his sold for $20,000, like what would Gandalf's staff go for?
I'll divide it by 10 and I'll buy it.
But for Lord of the Rings, most of that stuff is in Peter Jackson. He has a warehouse. It's really like at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they take the Ark of the Covenant to that warehouse. That's what Peter Jackson's got. It's got all the props and fucking.
Oh yeah, that's like the Lucasfilms ranch.
How sweet would that be to go see that shit in person?
Pretty fucking sweet.
How sad is that though? That they keep it locked up. Like, why wouldn't you make a museum or at least something like that?
Well, that's where Tom Spina from Regal Robot gets to go and scan and hold those, pieces, and that they do all the work there, and then they bring it back to New York and create it for us.
Oh my god. Do you think Lucasfilms gives him like 10 minutes? Like, look, we'll let you rub one out quick, seeing this stuff. Like, we won't judge. Like, here's 10 minutes. Just get it out of your system.
Oh shit!
You
I
wouldn't do
wouldn't
that.
even. No, what I was thinking was like I wouldn't know what item to go run to first to pick up and do it to. Like there'd be so much on my mind. I'd be like, oh my god, I gotta pick.
Come on, dude. It's got to be Slave Leia's outfit, right? Slave Leia's fucking. Like, what else is on your mind? Like, they said you got 10 minutes. Like, I'm going right to that. That or C-3PO, so I can prove to y'all he's as gay as I say he is. Like,
Jesus.
how do you like C-3PO? Like, I don't even care that he's a gay character. Like, Constantine's gay, and I love that character. But C-3PO is so annoying, dude.
He's great.
How is he great? What is great about C-3PO?
Fucking everything.
Name 3 things. Besides he's gold and talks like a robot.
He's R2's best friend.
That's okay.
He can translate any fucking language.
Okay, that's cool. I will give you that. That one actually.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That counts. That counts. That's one.
And he's fucking funny, stupid.
I can relate to that. That's 2.
No, the first one counts too. Damn it, the first one I told you counts.
R2's friend. People
Yeah.
don't like when they're rating me as a person. It's like, well, you're friends with this person, so that you're cool. Like,
I
no,
know that's kind of how life is.
it is. I guess it is, but I'm not gonna give it. Okay, Moose. if
Okay,
you're
fine. Here,
top 10
young Annie built him.
Yeah, but that's more on Anakin. That he was a child prodigy and could do that.
Oh.
Moose,
Well-
would you put C-3PO in your top 10 Star Wars characters?
No.
No way.
Top 10? No. Well, close. That's hard to say.
How is that close?
Let's see. Luke, Vader,
Jar Jar.
Palpatine, Leia, Han. Probably R2.
R2's way more C-3PO.
Oh, I agree. R2, Yoda, Kenobi. I'm counting Anakin as Vader.
Yeah. What about Max Rebo, the blue elephant?
No.
Jabba the Hutt?
You can put him there.
Chewie.
Chewie.
Salacious Crumb?
Just because Salacious Crumb is cool doesn't mean he's an important fucking character.
I
Boba.
like it better than C-3PO. That laugh cracks me up every time.
That
dude.
laugh is great.
No, it cracks. What about the Rancor?
Rancor's cool, but that's a creature, no?
What about why can't Apollo Creed? What's his name?
No.
Lando.
Lando.
C-3PO is bigger than Lando.
What about the Fish Man? That's like says it's a trap.
What?
The fish guy that says it's a trap. Admiral Akbar.
Oh, okay. No.
What about Boba Django?
Oh, for sure.
They're up there.
What about Padme?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You don't think Boba Fett's ahead of C-3PO?
No. I much prefer Boba Fett. But you're saying important. Boba Fett in the original trilogy he wasn't that important
Yeah.
of a character.
Well, the most important character is probably R2-D2 because he had the message.
Well, that's what I told you. He was in the top 10. I listed
Probably the most
R2.
freaking important.
Hmm?
God damn. I still like the only C-3PO I like is the original like trading cards, and that guy included him with a boner.
It's all good, dude. It's just he's your version of fucking Theoden for me.
It's true. Now I understand.
Yeah, now you get it, asshole.
I
King
have about
Theoden.
bought
King
this thing.
Theoden ain't shit.
I've about bought this thing so many times, dude. You won't even understand. Open image, a new tab.
Why am I still here?
Because I appreciate you, no matter how dumb that sounds. You're making sure I don't screw this up any worse. This thing.
Jesus. Bro, this is a kid's channel.
I know, this is a trading card. It's a collectible card, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this got through their quality control. Like, we talk crap about PCS's quality control all the time. This is literally, who made this? Was it Topps or somebody? This made it through. Some guy included that in there.
Pretty great.
Oh my gosh. No, I thought that was awesome. Oh god, I don't like that at all. There we go.
You're doing great, bro. Keep it up.
I'm trying. It's an Easter miracle.
Bro, I keep forgetting it's Easter tomorrow. Ugh.
Hippity hoppity, happy Easter day, dude.
Who does church? Anyone?
I'm gonna go.
Is that a regular thing for you, or is this because it's Easter?
No, it used to be. My wife and I used to go. My wife and I actually met in a campus church at OSU. But once we had a kid, that kind of threw a monkey wrench in everything. So we haven't gone in a while. So we need to go back.
My girl wants to start going to church, and I was like, fuck.
If you find a good church, it's not bad. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, bro. I'm dreading all churches.
No, if you find a good church, it's not bad. You know, like an upbeat.
I mean, it's fine. I was like, all right. I was like, I'm game, whatever. Something to do. Fuck it. But
you need to go to one of those southern like Baptist church where they have the snakes and they have like
she wants Christian. I said, okay.
So
hey, Toshi said send him a link.
Oh my god, how do I do this?
Actually, I can do it. I can do it.
Oh,
don't worry.
Thank you. Oh,
don't even fucking worry.
Thank you. How do you do this when you're driving your car, Jason?
I'm not in my car.
No, but in the past, you were literally coming home from work and you got this all up on your phone in your car while you're driving a sports car.
Oh, maybe I can't. No, I can't. It has to be you.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a second.
I don't know, man. I just used to doing this crap.
All right. I got this. Look at me go.
But you're right. Yeah, I did do it driving the car.
Look at Daddy go. Here we go. Oh, God.
Did you open the Blitzwave car?
No, I still need to. That's what I was going to apologize to Payne as soon as he got on here. That I haven't opened it up yet. Monday, I have off work. So my wife's going to be gone. She's at work. And my son's going to be at daycare. Or babysitter, or whatever it is. So that's going to be a good day for me to open it up. I got a bunch of boxes in my garage. I need to move down here in our storage room. And then I'm going to open it up then and check everything out.
Nice.
So, but that's one of those pieces. Like once I open it up, I don't want to put it back, but I have nowhere to put it right now. So
you don't have nowhere to put nothing.
I do, but I don't. That's It's worse. It's worse knowing I have the room. I just don't have it ready yet. That's the worst thing. You know what I mean?
Did you get rid of your fish tanks yet?
No. I'm about ready to just put a bunch of Everclear in them and kill those fish. Give them one last bit of a ride. You know what I mean? Like, oh, there's Payne. There we go. Yay!
Hey, what's up, assholes?
Hey, I haven't opened up Ecto 1 yet, so don't ask.
I just heard you.
Okay.
But you probably should, because I only have a certain amount of time to file insurance if there's a problem.
No, I will. Monday, like I said, I'm off work. I'll open it then. And Because I promised you I'd open it up, unlike all my other
Yeah, we
stuff.
just need to make sure nothing went wrong in transit and everything's fine, and then I don't have to worry
Dude,
about
how
it.
do you ship that so fast? It was literally here in 2 days.
Remember, I told you that for whatever reason, I don't know why your address for that box, UPS 3-day and UPS ground was the same price. So I just paid for 3-day. It was the exact same price.
It wasn't even here in 3 days. It was literally like 2 days. It was
Yeah, because I dropped it off on Sunday. Yeah. Dropped off on
crazy.
Sunday and then we got down Wednesday. So yeah, that's cool. But yeah, no, I redid. You can't tell, but I redid the whole, like, now the Ecto's gone, I redid that in-art shelf, and then I got those up. So yeah, it's coming along.
How do I choose you to enlarge you?
You drag me into the main rock, into the big.
Oh yeah, wait. Give me a second. Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
easy.
so yeah, we got this is waiting for the jazzing back computer set. And then that one's more or less done. That's the new in-art shelf. And then I got those one times put up, and then that hasn't changed. You guys know that, the J&D shelf. So yeah, it's coming along. And then I think over here I'm gonna put some quarter scales, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But
What quarter scales?
Hot
no.
toys.
Nah. I'm at the end of my. I'm sort of at the, like, okay, I kind of figured out the layout of the room and what goes where. So I'm at the point where I'm like, all right, I'm not really buying anything for myself anymore, except for a few things left that are coming in. That's fine. Other than that, I think I'm in a good spot. So, yeah. So moving forward is just
Hey.
whatever.
You appreciate a good ass. How nice were those new J&D statues, dude?
They're very nice. I was very tempted. I almost bought them, but I didn't. I did not.
Oh yeah, Payne, we're a just so you know, we're a children's channel now, so you gotta, watch your voice.
Wait, why?
Because Jake's an idiot.
No, it wasn't
Oh,
me.
did you do
It
the
wasn't really
non-monetization
Adam.
thing?
So last week, our stream was a mess. So Adam was trying to fix it for like 3 hours ahead of time, and he watched and actually made this a children's one.
Yeah, well, you ain't got kids to watch. Your kids ain't watching this shit anyway, so fuck you.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, what's up, Moose? I never met you before.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
I'm always in the comments, but
Okay, right on.
Big
Right
fan.
on. Right on. Well, thanks for coming in. Yeah. So
I screwed up because asked join, like he's like, oh, I'll be there Saturday, but it was like his slave name, like real name, not his chosen name of Moose. So like,
yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
an idiot.
who? I'm like, I don't know who this is. I'm like, and I said in our group chat, I'm like, hey, the only person I have so far is this guy, and he seemed like, I don't know who it is, so I'd like another wingman. And Chase is like, that's Moose, you dumbass. I'm like, oh my god. Like, in my defense, though, Moose's name in our group chat is literally Moose. So, like, it's literally Moose. So, no, it was funny. It was funny.
Oh my god, you guys
I
are crazy.
meant to make a comment on your YouTube video, but dude, that Aragorn. How many little accessories did that have? That was awesome, dude.
It's a lot. I ended up not using any of them, putting them back in the box. So
Now, why didn't you want the Evan Star necklace on? So you said you're just going to put that back in the box.
because I was too lazy to take it out.
Oh yeah, okay, I figured so. I just didn't know what your reason
That
was.
required me taking it out of the stupid little bag, taking its head off, using a little tweezers to put it on, and dressing it nice and put it. That required me to do things that I don't. Time is not something that I have anymore. You know, I mean, I always, like I say in these videos nowadays, I'm like, I'm not gonna put too much time in these videos because I know you fuckers want me to do your orders. Like, you want me to process orders, or we gonna do stupid fucking videos? I'm pretty sure these assholes just want their product. So I put stuff up now and then, but yeah, that's kind of it.
What was the price of that MSRP? Not now, but originally, what was the price of that?
I think retail was
Like $450.
No, it was like $5. Yeah, it was like $5 and change shipped.
That's cheap, dude,
Five
for
and
that.
change. Well, this airborne is weird, man. I think so. It was 5 and change. Then before it released, it was completely sold out. Then the price jacked up to like 1,100.
Yeah.
And then after like several months, it went back down. And I think the reason it went back down is because too many people couldn't get Gandalf. And so they were like, fuck it, I'm not buying the whole thing or whatever. But surprisingly, that airborne is one of the like seriously best figures I've ever seen. So what is good about that is that same sculpt is just scaled up into your 1/3. So your statue when you get it is going to be dope. And the tailoring is fucking phenomenal. So when they scale that up to 1/3, your statue is going to look fucking sick, dude.
No, I know.
I'm happy for you.
Again, I don't care about figures, but that figure was amazing, dude. Like I watched that whole video, I'm like, dude, this is like the tailoring, everything on that. Like you said, all the accessories, the face sculpt, everything was amazing.
I don't have any more rooted hair ones, but I have a sculpted one left. So if people are watching and they're interested, hit me up. No tariffs because I already have it in stock. It's here. But yeah, tariffs, man, motherfucker, it's gonna kill the hobby, which isn't a bad thing.
True.
I mean, look, I don't tailor to like everybody, right? So I couldn't give a fuck, care less. I tailor to the people that I'm cool with, and generally, yeah. If I like you, get product. I don't like you, go get fucked. Don't need your money. I can run a business however I want. But no, tariffs are kind of a problem. The last of I managed to get one shipment out this week, the last shipment by air. Because once May 2nd hit, nobody knows what's going to happen. You're probably going to get tariffs if you send by air. So I think, and already like all the sea freight in China, they've stopped. They're like, we're not sending shit to the US. So basically all the ocean freight companies, everyone's just like locked down.
So shit ain't ever even going to arrive over here.
It's just not going to come around for a little while because I think China's on pause with shipping sea ship to the US probably for at least till the end of May, I think. Or
are they going to have to figure this out? Because I would think that would be hurting China big time.
It's hurting both places big time. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm
all for like a 10-year trade war.
Oh God, no. No, this hobby would be completely dead in like a month.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I understand that too. But the part of it that I'm not cool with is I spent like a year setting up businesses. I don't really want to like stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it probably just means that it'll be a lot smaller than it already is. So I'm not necessarily opposed to that either, but it is annoying because it is hurting. No, I can't even say it's hurting my bottom line because I don't really like think about it that way. Like I'm not, I didn't build a business to sell to everybody and make a fuck ton of money, and I don't depend on it for a living. So it's kind of different. I can just a matter of whether I do more volume or less volume. So it's fine, but yeah, it does suck though because like I had one dude's Queen Studio statue that it's on a boat, and I got it out and I put it on a boat like before all this shit happened, and then over this week I got a revised like, okay, hey, you paid all this much, but then you might get tariffed. Here's the price. And then the problem is I can't tell, and it might be lost in translation from Mandarin to English, but I can't tell whether she's trying to tell me your tariff is $70 or $240.
Yeah.
There's no in between, by the way. It's either this or it's this. And
Probably
I'm like,
$240.
How are numbers lost in translation? Shouldn't numbers?
No, the way she writes it, I'm like, I don't know. I see a lot of RMB, like Chinese yen signs there, and then I'm like looking at it. I'm like, this. I don't know what's going to happen. But so yeah, if I mean, in all fairness, it's not this dude's fault. So if I get, I mean, regardless, I'll pay it because it was only one piece, right? So fine, fuck it, I'll just pay it, get him his stuff, and then temporarily, I'm like not gonna do statues for a while.
Man, having all the stuff stopped, like not even shipped out, that sucks. Is like my Witch King bus has been paid off for a little while now from Spec, the Infinity one. But I
Okay.
must have got one of the later batches, so I might not even get this shit. Like Joe got his, and some other people got theirs. I might not even fucking get it now.
I mean, it might be coming in now. You don't know.
I hope
Like,
it is.
It is the 20th, so there will be container. It's at the end of the month. The containers are going to start coming in. So it's whatever comes in before May 2nd. Well, I mean, here's the thing. If it was above 800, like if it's a small thing below $800, you would have been free. But if you're a statue, so far from what I've been able to figure out, and again, I've been working on this for the last 2 weeks, and I don't have like a straight answer because nobody really knows. Because in China, like there was a week where they were like, okay, we're still shipping. Here's the price. Then the next day, the price changed drastically. The day after, it changed again because the tariffs kept changing. And then a week after that, they were like, all right, no more shipments.
It's really going to depend if the U.S. is looking at all those other trade routes too, like to Singapore and Vietnam and stuff. Like, if they're not going to allow that shit in because it came from China without the tariffs.
Yeah, I don't know, right? So, but as of right now, the only thing that like the bill that I just got, it seems like what I do know is it's declared value plus cost of shipping plus whatever the insurance is for the whole thing.
That includes it all for the tariffs, all of it?
That percentage is calculated off of all of that.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
But now, no, hang on. So if the item is like say $1,200, right? If you send it by air, you're fucked. You're getting hit with the full 145%. However, when you send it by sea, then however large that container is, however cubic meters, right? Everybody's product's in there. You end up that container is tariff for the container, and then it's divided between how many. So like I'm paying for whatever space I take on there. But there is the part that I haven't fully figured out, and hence why I say I can't tell if she's saying to me I owe 70 or 240, is because I don't know if, again, that math where it's declared value, shipping, insurance, and space occupied on container. The part that no one has given me a straight answer yet is, am I paying for my percentage of cubic meters per square feet that I take on the boat, and that percentage is calculated as against that price thing, or am I just straight paying for the price? And I don't know. And hence, it could be 70 or it could be 240 on a $1,300 piece.
None of these companies know this, though. That's what's scary. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, even the big third party, they don't know what's going on, which sucks for them. You know, like they don't want to charge people extra money, and they said they aren't for these POs, but they're going to have to.
But I mean, Sideshow already started charging tariffs.
But was it only 4%?
No. It was, but it went up this week. So now this week, Sideshow like sent a note out. All the retailers, we are now paying 14%. So basically,
that's not that bad when you're looking at like 200% tariffs or whatever.
Right, but there's now no more margin. Like you've just lost any money that you would have made per sale. It's gone. So if you used to make $100, you now make, I don't know, 10, 15, 30, I don't know. But it's at the point where it's kind of wiped out. It's a lot. That percentage, that because at first it was oh, it's 4%, then it's 6%. I think they sent a thing. I didn't get the consumer email, but I heard the consumer email was, hey, you guys are paying 6%. But then the retailers, they sent a note saying, until further notice, everything is going to be jacked up. But here's the catch. No containers coming in. So it's going to be that way probably at least for the next month. I don't think we're going to see anything hit. So your wallets are safe for a month at least.
I bet it's going to be longer than that. No way.
Again,
China-
it could, of course, we don't know.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker, though. Let's say all this shit clears up in 2 to 3 months. Y'all going to get fucked because everything's going to come at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that. You got to pay off like 10 statues at once.
Yeah, so you better... Like there's going to be a lull. There's going to be a lull for a couple of months while all this shit is figured out. Because right now, nobody wants to send anything here. No company here wants to accept any incoming containers, right? So everything's just frozen. And then in a couple of months, if however this shakes out, whatever happens in reality, right? At some point, some kind of normalization happens, okay? Whatever that may look like. When that happens, then you'll see like, okay, the first, because there'll be some containers that's already en route that you're going to get fucked no matter what. Like, meaning, like I have a container en route for, I have a container en route that it was on the boat before both sides said, we're not sending you shit, we're not taking in shit. But the shit that's already on the boat on the way, that has to be processed. So I'm going to get hit there. So this batch of incoming, I'm going to lose a fuck ton of money because I'm just going to pay out in tariffs. And I promised everybody that ordered from me, like for the most part, as much as I can not charge you a tariff, I will absorb it, right? So I looked at it as like this incoming batch, fine, we'll make no money. We might even lose a bit, but everybody gets their shit, right? Then China doesn't want to send me anything right now, which is fine. I'm not going to pay for anything either, right? So we're at zero, right? We're blank slate. Then in a couple of months, when this gets figured out, when China says, hey, we're going to start sending shipments again, and here's your tariff costs, and I'll talk to everybody that ordered and say, hey, this thing might be an extra $10 or extra $15 or whatever it is, right? Extra whatever, depending on how big the product is, right? And once that happens, here's the stinker. Once both sides figure out what they're willing to do, then factories are going to want to get their shit out the door. They're not going to want to hold the stuff in the warehouse.
No.
So then, yeah, all the figures, all the statues, expect like an influx of containers sometime in, think about it. If this normalizes in a month or two and they load a container and then it's going to be another month and a half for it to get here, like Q3, everyone might be fucked because suddenly all the invoices hit at the same time.
What do they do with all these containers that are coming that nobody wants to open? What are they just sitting
The
out?
the ones that are probably going to arrive are going to get hit. They're going to get the tariff, and the store owner is going to have to pay it. Like there's no way around it.
What do you say?
So,
I'm not going to pay this shit.
I think it gets. I'm not sure. I don't know if it gets sent back or not or what. But you can't not pay it because you already paid the product. Like I paid $1,300 for this statue.
No, you have
to this customer. No. I can't just not pay the tariff to let it come in the port.
I get that.
Because I'll lose the $1,300.
Yeah.
So the good news is, at least for me, I didn't sell to everybody. So I don't have like a situation where I got punk asses that are going to just bail. At least everybody that I sold to are people I know, so I can at least work it out with them. But again, like I promised everybody that I'm absorbing it this round, and then we'll see what happens.
How is Sideshow going to deal with that? Like when they don't have the same models.
Well, hence they gave you the 14% upcharge. They'll absorb part of it, but then they're going to eat into the retailer margins to pay for it, and then you still have to take the product and ship it out. Like it's
so these like let's say these tariffs go on for a year or two, even a year. If you're breaking even on these most recent ones, you're not going to be designing any new statues. Like within a year.
Probably.
What do you do?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows. Everybody's moves right now are all like super short term. Everyone's just making steps of, all right, let's just pause and see what happens in a month or two. That's the entire thing now. I mean, unless somebody's crazy enough to be like, I'll pay the full 145% tariff and I will pay UPS Air. I'm like, you do you. That's fucking stupid, but you do you. You want to pay $1,300 for a $600 figure? Okay, that's on you, mate. Because here's the thing, the retailers don't make that money. That extra $800 goes to the U.S. government. Like, nobody sees that money. Sideshow doesn't see that money. I don't see that money. That's just, you pay it at the border, and it goes straight into the U.S. Treasury. So,
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think, I don't know what's gonna happen. At least like moving forward, like, because I used to do in-art first batch, and I put everything on by air to get everything. Because I would put everything by air. I would make less, but everybody got their stuff first, so I didn't mind it that much, right?
Yeah.
But now I'm like, we're doing I still get first batch, but now first batch means instead of I get it tomorrow and I ship it to you and it gets to you in a week. Now first batch means I get it tomorrow, I put it on a boat, and you get it in 40 days. It's like, you want to do that, or you want to pay double the price for the product? Like that.
All these headaches you're dealing with isn't worth your profit margins that you have.
I mean, because it happens in such a crazy way, and I've been dealing with it like with each change every step. So at this point, I'm kind of like, all right, I know where I am. I'm not like completely in limbo where like I have no idea. I mean, like I said, I'm still waiting to figure out, like, when this statute hits and a couple other things hit, I'll have a better idea of how they actually calculate the damn thing. And once I understand the math on how it's calculated, then I can be like, oh, okay, this is what we can do or whatever. But that's why, like, you see a bunch of companies or a bunch of places have said, oh, we are absorbing the tariffs. And the reason they can do that is because they're doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, which is sea shipping, which, again, declared value plus shipping plus insurance plus percentage of space you take on the boat. Divide that out, and it is possible that, like, let's say this $1,300 piece, if the tariff really is only 70 because I put it on a boat because of the amount of space that I used, my portion, if it's $70, then it's doable. It just means that whoever came out and said that they're going to absorb it, because they're basically saying, okay, I used to make $10 a figure, now I make $5. That's essentially how that's working.
Okay, if it's truly only $70,
which again, I don't know, but maybe, yeah.
But when they're saying it's 145% tariff, I thought it was going to be thousands of dollars.
By air, yes.
Not by sea.
By sea, because, again, large container volume divided by everybody's. Again, I haven't fully figured out the math because I can't get a straight answer out of China. Why would
the volume of the container matter? I thought it was the price of the actual thing.
Again, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's the part that I don't quite know. But declared value is how you're sidestepping it a little bit, but it's still a large amount. Like, there's no way around it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly.
If it was based on volume like that, $70, we're like, yeah, I'll pay that. What's $70?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you guys that order with me a lot, like I'm not worried about it, because I'll just talk to you individually, and then usually we'll work it out. I'm really not worried about it. And it's kind of times like this where I'm glad, like, I do boutique sales instead of general sales. Yeah. I don't sell to everybody. I just sell to the people that, like, I know I can talk to when something like this happens, versus, some punk ass bitch is like, I don't fucking care, man. I paid you $1,500 for this statue. Everything better be included. I refuse to pay a cent more, blah, blah, blah. And then, like, you can go fuck yourself. You apparently have no idea how macroeconomics works, or how shipping works, or how anything works. No, you want to play hardball and come at me and say, I already paid this, so I don't give a fuck. Okay. All right. Don't give a fuck then. Just give, I already got your money. You want to play hardball with me? I'll fucking play hardball with you all day. Like, you want to be a cunt? I will be an even bigger cunt, and we'll see what happens. And we'll see who wins. You know. So, but this thing, I don't do that to. Again, thank fuck, I don't have that kind of customers. Right? Thank fuck, I don't have those kind of like, because I weed all that shit out. I hear one little bit of like fucking. I hear one little bit of snarkiness out of some motherfucker, immediately kicked out. Bye, see you later. Don't ever buy from me ever again. You fuckers need to understand the dynamic difference. I have never, and I do not need your money or your business. It's a privileged order from me, not a fucking right. You can go fuck yourself. So, but then my friends, the people who ordered from me, I always take care of you guys, you know? So thank fuck I don't have a big company. Thank fuck. I don't have to
No,
do
can
it.
you imagine if you did?
No, I don't have the patience. Some people have the patience. Todd has
Well-
like patience. Todd is a very patient person. He can handle
Well,
that.
think how
shit.
many messages he's
Yeah.
getting by
Yeah.
the hour based on this stuff. I can't
I know.
imagine, dude.
And that's the other thing too. Like, at least thank fuck the people that I talk to at least have some sense of like math and aren't like fucking like unreasonable pricks. Like the unreasonable pricks ask a lot of stupid questions, and some of the questions are like unbelievable. It's like, did you not go to like high school? Like, did you not learn anything in life? It's just
Yeah.
sometimes I'm just like, wow, you're fucking
Moose,
stupid.
do you buy most of your pieces direct? You usually go third party for stuff.
Mostly just direct.
That's
Yeah.
probably good. Yeah.
It's usually from Prime One. Is that usually who you buy from?
Yeah, because most of my pieces are Prime 1, and I have one J&D, so it's like I just go. It's just easy, you know. If I might pay a little more, but it's just, I guess.
No, I think Prime One you should go direct, because in my experience with Prime One, J&D does the same thing. They don't take care of their retailers. So, like for example, Prime One, if you have a break, if you bought direct, you actually get a replacement in like maybe 2 months. But
Mhm.
when you go through a retailer or a reseller with Prime One, man, I've had a situation where I had a replacement take 9 months. It
Damn.
was pretty fucking horrible. So, yeah, specifically for Prime One, yeah, you're probably doing the smart thing by going direct. And then
Do they have
Jane,
replacements for most of their stuff though, or is it just do they just refund you some money?
I don't know about other people's experience. In my experience with Prime One, and I've been pretty unlucky. Every Prime One I've ever bought, except for one or two, almost every Prime One I've ever bought has broken on arrival. Has had a break on arrival. And so, in my experience with them, the one time I went direct, it was great because they sent me a replacement in 2 months. And then the time that I didn't go direct, every other time, it's been like 8 to 9 months. And it's fucking annoying. J&D, I love their product, but they fucking hate their retailers. So if you have a break with J&D and you're a retailer, they will tell you to go get fucked. That's pretty much the answer. It's like, yeah, we don't care. So, unfortunately,
Moose,
and this
when
is
are you
why I
getting-
don't sell their shit.
What do you say?
When are you getting Berserk Guts? When are you supposed to get that?
I think it's Q1 2026,
Okay.
so it's still a while away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping all this shit normalizes soon, man. I don't think like this is just our stupid little hobby. Like, wait till you see like the price of everything else go up. Like, yeah.
I mean, I get why it's happening. I just wish it was stable. You know what I mean? For businesses, like if Donald Trump wants to do these tariffs, I understand why he wants to do it, but you can't be wishy-washy every other week and change the percent, change what's actually tariffed. Like, you need to make it consistent so these businesses know what is going on. Like that's not fair otherwise. But yeah.
Yeah, no, this will wipe out a lot of small businesses for sure. So, yeah, for sure. So, we'll see, man. Hey, at least Prime One is from Japan, so it's only at 25%. terrible.
Is it though? Because if they ship it from China to them,
No,
is it still?
no. It was port of departure, port of arrival.
But wouldn't they be shipping it straight from China? They're not going to ship it.
I don't know. They might. I mean, if they do ship straight from China, then maybe. But they also do sometimes ship from China to Japan first. I really don't know. I don't do. I mean, yeah, I don't do Prime One. Somebody else would have a better insight into that.
Now J&Ds are made in Korea, aren't they? South Korea.
I don't know if they are. I know that their final QC and package is done in Korea, so it ships out of Korea. The final output ships out of Korea. I mean, whether they outsource the part manufacturing or not, I don't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I like working with Queen. They're, at least for a retailer side, they're really good to work with. So that's why I've been staking exclusively with them, you know. But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. World's on fucking fire. Wait, so I talked a lot. Moose, what do you generally collect?
So mostly gaming. Like I collect a lot of From Software game stuff, which is like Elden Ring, Dark Souls,
Oh, cool.
that kind of stuff. And then I'm also like, I'm also on the anime manga side,
Oh, nice.
so Berserk and some that kind of stuff. I would also collect more Game of Thrones stuff if it was made, but as of now, there's not a ton. So
Right on.
we'll see.
That Daenerys though this year, that Daenerys is coming.
I think it's gonna sell out.
Oh yeah, no, that one I'm gonna get.
I can't wait to see which version of her they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I could find that picture. I had the picture that had like 6 different outfits, and I didn't know which one they picked. But yeah, I don't remember.
I just want it to do well because I want the Jon Snow. I've been waiting on Jon Snow 1/3 for a long time.
Nice. Wait, didn't Prime One make? Oh no, that was 1/4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been waiting on a Tyrion at any scale for a long time. That's what I want, a fucking Tyrion Lannister.
Really?
He's my favorite character. I want him drinking wine with 2 fucking bitches inside him.
No, I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
JD just him sitting at a table, just drinking with 2, like Shay beside him, freaking naked. Awesome.
Gotta pay for that, all that extra silicon.
I don't care. Like, that's the piece I want. That's what I want.
Wait, how do you afford all the shit that you buy on a teacher's salary?
2 reasons. One is my wife, God bless her soul, she doesn't buy anything for herself or anything. So we have extra money that way. And then the other thing is my summer job, painting in the summertime. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, my painting business in the summertime.
Okay, right on.
And
sorry,
or anything like that, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I get you. I don't really go anywhere either.
No.
Yeah.
I literally just work all the time. For the most part.
Yeah. No, I get that too. I mean, this is pretty much a second job right now, so.
No, because like in the summertime, because I'm kind of double dipping, because I'm getting my paycheck for teaching in the summertime, plus my hourly wage for painting, and plus my whatever I'm making from the painting business that I can shoot my way. So that's nice too.
Dude. Yeah. No, that's good.
Plus, a lot of my selection, I sold Magic the Gathering cards and bought this stuff.
Cool. You know what's funny? I found my old Magic deck.
How old are those fucking cards?
20 plus years.
You might have some money cards in there, dude.
I don't know. I looked. I don't know which is a rare and which isn't anymore. I gotta look that shit up. The condition isn't great though. I mean, they're in the little plastic sleeves, but I mean, they're pretty good, but they're not like brand new mint, like the 98 or whatever. They're not that great, but
it doesn't matter. I mean, if they're money cards, they're money cards. It doesn't really matter. They're fishing too much.
I used to enjoy playing. It was fun. So
One of my favorite fucking games, dude.
yeah, I actually really enjoyed it back when I was younger.
Just like
Yeah.
statue collecting, there's a bunch of weirdos that play that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I really hope I get to the. Yeah, I need to force myself to get to the point where I stop buying shit for myself.
this is the point, though. This is the tariffs. Like
Yeah.
this is the point we've all been waiting for. Like the tariffs is literally the what is it when you get a group of people to kind of like come on some guy, not come on them, but like say, hey, you need to quit drinking. You know what I mean? Intervention. This is our intervention. The tariffs are our intervention right now. They're coming all over us, like I said, but it's us saying, yeah, we need to stop this. I got enough good stuff. I don't need any more.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point where I feel like, what, I have a lot of good stuff, and I think I don't need to spend any more money. So,
No. But that's the problem with collecting. It's never done. You just want that one more piece, then I'm done. One more piece. But like, if anybody come to your house and look at this stuff, you're like, wow, I've never seen anything like this. This is the coolest shit ever. You're like, well, it's not.
Well,
quite.
no, it's only cool if it's a guy that comes to your house. A lady who comes to your house, she'd just be like, what the fuck are you wasting money for?
I don't know, dude. There's a lot of lady nerds out there now. There's a lot of lady nerds.
There are, but not as many as you like.
But I mean, lady nerds like shoes and purses. Like,
that's true.
What's cooler, a purse or shoe collection, or this fucking bullshit? But anyway, I think those tariffs are going to be good for us in the collecting community.
Well, I won't say good.
Let me say for our spirit and soul and well-being of our relationship.
For your addiction, it'll be good for curbing your addiction. Because it's just at a point where it's like, all right, I don't really want to spend this kind of money on stupid shit anymore. Like, it was fun for a while, but
I mean, again, think about it, Payne. Think how much money us collectors pay on just displays. Not even the pieces, just display. Like, it's insane. Like, this hobby, when I try to explain it to people, I always start off saying, look, I'm going to tell you something I like. I know it doesn't make any sense. Don't tell me it doesn't make any sense. I get it. It's a money pit. It is what it is. Like, if you have to begin a conversation talking about your passion like that, like, that's not normal. Like, that is not normal.
Dude, I don't even fucking, like, if people see this stuff, they're like, oh, this is cool. And they're like, how much? I'd be like, don't worry about it.
Well, they think it's $50 or $100.
I know, which is why it's funny. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever, man. Sure. Yeah, I'm not about to, I'll be like, yeah, I'm not about to tell you how much that J&D piece actually costs.
No, like, I don't know about you guys. My parents, like, they were telling my wife, like, how much did you spend on all that stuff? Like, $3,000, $4,000? I'm like, yes, that's all I spent. That is it. Three or $4,000. Yes.
Yeah, I am not going to tell you the price of how much one J&D costs, and yes, there's 12 of them over there.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to have that conversation.
No. What do your parents say about this, Payne?
Mine?
Yes.
Actually, they came last year and they didn't actually say anything.
Now, did they not say anything because they're Asian, or they didn't say anything because they didn't care?
They didn't care.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because every Asian person I know is very frugal with their money.
Well, yeah, so is my parents, but no, I don't think they actually care. They don't even know what it is. They don't watch. They don't know the characters. Good. So, no,
Let me rephrase
they didn't care.
They're frugal with their money until one of their best friends buys something new. Then they have to go out and buy the same exact brand new.
It's usually have to do with purses.
Purses, cars, any of that kind of stuff. Always.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Always, dude.
Right. Yeah.
Like, they don't spend a dime until somebody, they go to like one of those awesome, Asians throw the best fucking parties, dude. freaking Amish don't have anything on this during their bar mitzvahs. But when Asians throw parties, some broad always has like paints at a new purse, and then those women are like, they don't
Yeah,
say
they're like looking that shit up. Like,
they don't even mention the purse, but all of them have that fucking purse the next fucking week, dude.
yeah,
Every single one of them.
yeah. And they'll first check to see if it's on sale at the outlet mall.
Yes, 100%.
And then if it's not, then they'll go and buy retail.
Oh, goddamn.
And then the really entrepreneurial ones would see if there's a knockoff from a buddy in China that they can get.
100%. Those you can't tell the difference. I mean, they're made in the same factory.
The replica clones, yeah.
A great example. Joe, Life Size Collector, he's getting that replica Thanos from Queen. Or from Infinity. You know what I mean? It's cast from the same freaking mold, I'm sure, over in China by Inner Studios. It looks great. Like, I can't tell the difference. And it's literally a quarter of the cost. Like, same thing with those purses. Made in the same factory, dude.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. Yeah. So, see, Moose, you don't have anything coming in anytime soon, right?
No. I've been holding off on the POs, so
that's good.
Good for you. Dude. Good for you.
And then you don't have anything either, do you, Jake?
I don't know when the stuff's being released. I don't know.
What is your next thing that's supposed to be soon?
Probably that life-size Witch King, or they're like those other companies like Kinsakura or whatever. I got a bunch of Legend of Zelda stuff from them and some Dream Studio stuff. I don't know when that stuff's coming. And then what else do I have? Maybe Infinity Gimli is going to be next. I think that's the next one that was shipped. Was Infinity Studios Gimli? I think that's coming to me.
Okay. That would be a little while away.
Wait. No, I lied. Comic Concepts is shipping the Indiana Jones duo. That should be sooner than anything.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah.
Wait, the same Indiana Jones duo that I have?
Yep.
Oh, that shit's already probably in the U.S. Each has probably been.
No. It is. I just paid my last payment, so they have it. So it should be shipping here like this week. No, it is in the U.S. Okay, that's cool. Why that one's got to be coming first.
Okay. Yeah.
I can't wait.
No tariffs.
True. So, thank God.
It's good. I love mine. It's fucking dope.
I'm not looking to putting it together. I'll tell you that. But
yeah, just be very careful when you put his jacket on. You watch my video, which I show you how to do. Like, you gotta like.
I'm gonna take the jacket off, put that satchel on first. That's the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah, just be careful and you'll be fine. That's dope. But yeah, open up that Ecto. Make sure there's no problems in case I need to file insurance for you.
I will.
So yeah, where'd Chasing go?
Probably talking to his girl. I don't know.
Okay.
That or he got to go into George Lucas's vault and masturbate for 10 minutes onto something. I don't know what, but it's something.
Oh my God, that's pretty funny.
I don't know, but all right, you guys ready to get out of here?
Yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Sorry if I talked too long.
No, dude. No, this is what Collector's Chat's all about. Just shooting the shit. And,
why do we have no chat in the YouTube?
It's the kids show.
Yeah, Adam.
Oh,
when
kids, okay.
The live stream won't work last week because the last live stream we had, Adam and Money Wasted Collecting were both the admins, and Money left and deleted like all his accounts. And that screwed up the live stream. So Adam was trying to fix it and was clicking on a million buttons. And on the YouTube version, he made this a kid's show, and he made it so you couldn't do a live chat. And I don't have access to the YouTube one. I just have access to the StreamYard. So this is all stuff. So that's why.
Okay, right on.
Yeah.
Anyone ever heard from Money? He just like ghosted and just disappeared 100%.
Dude, it was again.
Hope he's okay.
All you guys in this collecting community, like I said, I can't explain this to anybody else, and they get it. You guys get it. You get the addiction. You guys are fun to talk to. Like, I would consider you guys some of my best friends. Like, Money was literally talking to us on Tuesday, saying, "Yeah, I'll be there Saturday for the live stream." And then he was just, I didn't hear anything. And then Adam said, "Dude, Money's gone on Facebook." And then his accounts were just deleted across the board.
Huh.
Like, and I've tried to email him multiple times too, just to see if he's okay. Like,
Yeah.
pretty crazy. So I haven't heard. So again, hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, I hope the dude's okay, man. That sucks. That's kind of weird, but yeah, shit happens. Life.
Yep.
So.
But Moose, thanks again for joining, dude. I appreciate it. I'll never forget your first and last name ever again, Moose. So thank you.
All right. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
But everybody that's still here, thank you. And sorry again we didn't have the live chat, but we'll have it next week. So have a happy Easter, and yeah, don't eat too many eggs. So there we go. Have a good one.
Peace, guys. Thank you.